Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Hell Blasters running on Nintendo Switch. Interesting aspect ratio. Good music. I hope we can zoom in a little on this. It's a pretty tiny screen. Okay, options, screen settings, screen scale. There we go. How much better? Alright, arcade mode. Play the arcade mode for a non-stop 5-stage playthrough. Stage practice, like the section of the arcade and arrange it to quickly practice it. Nice. Story mode, play the story mode, enjoy the tale of the Hell Blasters. Score attack, play the score attack, how high can you score within 3 minutes. Arrange mode, play the arrange mode, challenges the game with dramatic difficulty. Replay, watch save replays, ranking, view the score rankings for arcade mode and score attack mode. Let's do story mode. Haven's Gate, not Heaven's Gate. Let's see, Ben. Winter, tell me your story of the Hell Blasters. Winter, our story? But why? I got a homework to write, an essay. I want to write about you guys. Oh god, another game with bad translations. Ben, the story's not for kids to hear. Wait until you're old enough, okay? But you guys are heroes. The story has to be written while it's still fresh. Heroes? Well, can't disappoint a little kid, right? Don't get excited too easily. That's not a good example to children. Can't you at least not say that in front of one? Anyway, I think it's a story worth telling. Though, where should we start? It's a long story. Yeah, maybe we should start from that battle. This is the story of the Hell Blasters. Sure. Wait. Shooting 101? Play a story? Hell Blasting 101? Oh, this is training. Training 1. Even professionals need professors once in a while. So, what's our go-to tactics again? Alright, first things first, shoot. There are not many reasons to not shoot, so keep the trigger pulled whenever you can. Rapidly pressing the trigger will to shoot in a wide arc. This is ideal against massive amounts of enemies. Hold the trigger to make your shots concentrate into a single point. This is ideal when you want to destroy a single target quickly. Last but not least, you need to move around to get the ideal position to shoot. Do you have any questions? So far so good. There are more refreshers to have, but let's try out this training simulation to put that into practice. Things will be a-okay when we survive the mission. In fact, it would be pretty embarrassing if we get hit at all in the simulation. Okay, we can choose different ship types. Okay, Evasion 101. Now that we've covered offenses, let's review about how to defend ourselves. Right, as you may know, if a bullet or an aerial enemy hits our cockpit, it will spend our machine's energy to generate an emergency shield. From now on, we will call it hit points J. When we get hit, when there is only 1 HP left, it's game over. There are several emergency mechanisms to keep us safe, but losing our machines would be a huge blow to our fighting power. Yeah, the most powerful yet the most expensive fighter planes so far. Imagine the cost to have a new one made. Brr. Exactly. There are times where offense isn't enough for defense. So there is necessity to understand how your opponents attack us. The majority of them are aimed at us. They are not necessarily directly aimed towards us, but our position determines where they will shoot. Moving out of the way always work. Yes, then some are shot regardless of our position. To hurt us, they don't have to do it immediately. Fixed shots are one of the ways they will do to increase the chances of our defeat. Okay, now that we know the general behaviors and how not to get hit, there is more to it, right? Yes, in most cases, especially against aimed shots, you may not want to move too much. Did you notice that your movement becomes slower when using the focus shot? When things are spread out, slowing down your movement is ideal. It sounds disadvantageous, but moving too fast may also cause tragedy. What if we got hit so cornered we'll get a hit? This is where a bomb comes in. The explosion will not only clear out nearby bullets, but also will generate a super shield. Let's call it invincibility barrier. While the invincibility barrier is active, you will also get activated. When we get hit. We will be impervious to any hit, but this barrier is only momentary, so do not rely on this too much. Do you have any questions? I'm ready to take it into practice in the training simulation, but I'm curious. HP and bombs generate invincibility barriers, right? Why must bombs be activated manually? That is to save up cost. Generating the invincibility barrier costs a lot of energy. Our machines have limited energy. The automatic activation via HP costs even more energy. Bombs is a workaround to save energy consumption. Okay, fair enough. Now let's dance inside the hell of bullets. Oh boy, so many rough translations. Let's see, Hellblasting 101. Alright, time to review the very thing that made us popular. The Hellblasting special shots. Haha, excited aren't you? Our special shots have the capability of erasing enemy bullets. A capability only our machines have. These will also damage enemies as well. Hence the Hellblasters. Correct. But it's not infinite. It uses special energy that requires recharging. The energy can be recharged by hitting enemies. The shrapnels will be converted to energy from our special shots. Take notice of the red shrapnels. The conversion will be more effective when we're close enough with the enemy, indicated with the bigger blue shrapnels. Something that not every pilot can or have the bravery to do so. Sadly, yes, only few are capable of that. There are other details like score and chain, but there will be time for that. Let's start our training in this simulation. Remember, Shoot our specials when... Well, then recharge our special shot energy by shooting with our normal shots. Roger that. Sure. Okay, I get it. Pilot Bravo. Pilot Bravo, do you copy? Loud and clear, Pilot Romeo. But is the enemy going to come this... So... Post Kilo, one of you is down. What's going? Haha, they only send popcorns on their front line. Are they serious? Today's fight may be easy, but don't get too carried away. Our victories will be not when we crash down. Copy that. Oh, this translation. The Postrums conquered this southern island without anyone else noticing? Wow. It used to be uninhabited, so it's free for them to take. Good thing we noticed them before things get worse. Let's go. No pump boy already messing it up. Oh, it's like super short and there's no boss. The big enemy spotted. What should we do? Shoot it down as usual. Haha, this will be easy. Here goes nothing. Okay, it's very straightforward. Alright, so the boss has its own stage. Interesting. This base is pretty much complete. Since when have they built this place? When left alone, we'll get flanked from the south. Blazia should give more care about their surrounding territories. Yeah, okay. Messed that one up. It's also interesting that the defeating the enemies will erase their bullets. Boy, this cell phone aspect ratio. Yeah, it's a little much. Curses of all threats we have to face. Why must it be the Hellblasters? Hey, old man. Happy seeing us? Captain Wolfgang, isn't it? Certainly you have seen the destruction the two of us have caused. We have a proposal for you. Surrender and we will fire no more. Surrender? Bah! Over my dead body, you meddling kids. Are you sure? Getting blown up hurts, you know. Our client requested us to bring you alive when we have no choice. You're a giant monkey, better have a safety hatch or something. Enough mockery. I'll bring you two to the ground with my own hands. Sure. Haha, of all things, a gorilla tank. Hey, typical Gigasian machine. Why do they like to make animal-shaped machines? Perhaps there is actual strategic purpose for that. But regardless, they will be blown up anyway. Time to finish this. It's like a ape Iron Man. Extremely hostile is approaching. Be vigilant and gain victory. Oh, so that's how close you have to be? Wow, yeah, that is extremely close to get charged on your special weapon. I really like the music. I mean, whoever the music is, an excellent job. The game is fun too. It's like a very bite-sized game. It's not trying to be a super challenging game. It's just trying to be something that's a little fun. At least at this point. Yeah, very, very simple graphics too. I mean, looks like everything could be done in paint, honestly. Well, that's not really a bad thing. I think he's got enough personality. Beaten by a two-man army. Grr. Save your breath for later, Pops. You'll need it. Fear not, our client will treat you well. Provided you do behave. I've heard of rumors. One of you is a Gigantician. Why? Why do you fight for your sworn enemy, the Balasians? Sworn enemy? You're mistaken, sir. They're my allies. Enough chatting. The faster you move, the sooner the pain ends. Grr. That old man is another tough cookie. He didn't spill any beans. It has been 4 years and it always ends like this. Can't they give us a break? Is this how desperate they want Balasia to be destroyed? Despite the lack of significant results, our efforts are bearing fruit. Seems like you're still optimistic about this. Our goal is to strip out the military power of our enemies, nothing more. As they keep on sending their forces towards us, our job is simply to destroy them. While the peaceful methods are still being explored, we cannot neglect self-perseverance. Self-preservation? What? It says perseverance, but I don't think that's what they meant. Coincidentally, that battle incurred large losses to Postrom's military. Their choices left will be surrendering or keep fighting until they ran out of soldiers. Summer. I guess patience is key here. There's no use fretting about it. Let's just celebrate today's victory. Now we're talking. Shall we order some desserts? Sure thing. How about this pink sweets? What is this? What? What's going on? I'm alive? I must go to safety. Somebody, help. Yeah, this is like an old 386 DOS game, the way the art is. Although it runs better than a 386 DOS game. Where am I? Is this Valhalla? Oh, you're awake. Who are you? Relax, you're badly hurt. You had been unconscious for a month. It will take a while for you to fully recover. So, this is still the world of the living. Who are you? Am I here as a prisoner of war? Ah, pardon me. I forgot to answer that. Call me Summer, even though you're in Malaysia right now. Malaysia? Ugh! Please calm down. You wouldn't want your wound to reopen. You're a soldier from Varslan, right? I understand that they, Malaysians, are your enemies. But they have more interest in releasing the prisoner of war after they fully recover. That includes you. Releasing prisoners? Okay, my head hurts. Let's take a step back. How is the war itself? The result? The Varslan military had been showing no activity for 2 weeks. Scouts had been sent to check what is happening. They reported that the nation is wrapped under a civil war. What? Yeah, what? No idea what's going on. Wait, is this the same scene? Hold on a minute. It is the same. Wait, why am I not getting another mission? There's a bug? What's going on? Oh, okay. I have to push up to get another mission? Weird? Report is in. Several soldiers were spotted near the border between Malaysia and Prostrom. They're aiming to attack the town at the lake. They stoop so low they're going to directly attack the civilians? That is how bad they want Malaysia to fall, huh? The report also says that the size of the force is oddly thin. As if they're used all of their resources. This can be their strategy to misdirect us or something. But we're talking about civilians here. Even if it means we're being fooled, we can't risk any of them get hurt. And speaking of their arsenal, I prepared training simulations to anticipate them. Tanks and ships? Yes, our targets will be mainly on the ground. As unintuitive as this sounds, shooting them as close as possible is actually pretty ideal. They are on the ground, so flying over them won't hurt us. The main point of the training is to drill that into mind, right? Yeah, okay, bring it on. Sure. Oh, I see. It's getting much more serious now. Yeah, those shots are coming way faster. Bullet Clears 101. There is this strange phenomenon that some bigger enemies will destroy enemy bullets around them. That is quite convenient for us. Why don't they fix that? Good question. Maybe they don't have the budget to fix such a flaw. With this training simulation, let's reinforce it in our minds that destroying such enemies will not only conserve our special shot energy, but perhaps save us from getting any hit. Time to make this our strategic advantage. Yeah, it's one of those things I already noticed. Big targets remove all the bullets on the screen, which is weird. More training? While most of the enemies are on the ground, the airborne enemies will still give us trouble. So I have set up this drill to prepare us for the upcoming battle. Based on the reports we got? Yes, the behaviors programmed within should be accurate now. Thanks, then let's shoot stuff. This isn't any different than like the original set of training. Ugh. Ugh. It's on the verge of like coughing and crying there. Hey, Summer. Have you ever wondered why people fight? I thought we've known that already. We have our own goals here, especially on the Balasian side, but I'm talking about those who target Balasia. Is the battleground going to break out again? Yeah, I saw a big goose ship. It had lots of guns. Oh dear, then I can't go back home. This is the border town between Balasia and Prostorm. The people between the two countries mingle with each other. The ones from Prostorm sure are friendly here. Most Prostormese we've met are nice, right? Except when guns are involved, of course. You might say that the reason is pretty much the same like Varslan's. We had this weird ideology dating from hundreds of years ago. Balasians must die, they said. But we've known Balasians. They're nice. Yet we are forced to serve the military anyway just to be gunned down by Balasian forces. Because if they don't do that, then Balasia is toast. A simple matter of self-defense. That is Varslan's reason, though, and Varslan is Varslan. What do you think of Prostrom and Kongisia? Are they also after Balasian blood just because? Good question. Even the Balasians themselves don't know why. All they know is 20 years ago they got attacked out of nowhere. No one knows the reason. Every prisoner of war captured preferred death over saying anything. It's only now that we're in a comfortable position to find out the root of it all. Yeah, the fights had been so intense we don't have the time to discuss this until now. So, do you know anything about it, especially since you're from Varslan? Well, I would ask the question if I know anything. I simply got drafted, else the government will kill my family. I even wonder if the reason is still the same to this day. Forced by the government? All the defectors said the same thing, too. Now that you mention it, have you noticed the pattern? The higher-ups are all old men or hags, or any of them will find the opportunity to badmouth Balasia. And like that mustached ball guy that never spilled the beans. It's all like that from the 5 nations, no exception. What is going on? Is this old adage to do murder sprees worth doing? Well, it's getting highly philosophical all of a sudden. Instead of confronting them at their front, we're going to flank them from behind. This should give us better advantage at landing our shots. Got it. But certainly they will notice us, so be vigilant. Yeah, this is definitely very NES-inspired chiptunes. Does that mean it sounds good? Although the sound doesn't drop off like you would hear from an original NES, so even better. Summer, that plane doesn't look like the others. That design, don't tell me. Samar, is that you? So for the whole time you've been missing, you've defected to enemy nation. And part of the notorious Hellblasters of all things. Samar? Summer? Do you know her? Abyss, are you sure this is a fight worth continuing? Yes, do yourself forgot why we fight the Belisarians? Yes, I've thrown away my past to gain my future. Glad to see you're fine enough to say some pep talk. But alas, you're a threat to our forces. You must die. Winter, don't underestimate her. She is one of the best pilots in the Gygasian military. Not sure what I get what's going on, but here goes nothing. Summer, do you know how to deal with this Abyss chick? Unfortunately, no. I've never seen that machine before. I see. I hope she won't be that much of trouble. Seriously, that was it? What the hell? I mean, I did get hit, so it's not like... So, this is the might of the Hellblasters. Now I see why they sung horrors about the two of you. I have fulfilled my objective. Please send my farewells to your target. I'll see you all soon. She sure is confident. The past that I have thrown away. Summer, we're still in mid-flight here. Let's focus on our mission, okay? There'll be time for looking back at your past. Right, sorry about that. Let's go. From the simulations, I thought their design is a bit off. Those used to be ordinary supply ships, right? Have they cut down their production budget? Sounds like a good thing for me. Time to blow them up. Here it comes, the Hellblasters! Why? Why must that happen to me? Well, it's your fault for asking for a fight. Let's cut to the chase. Surrender and we'll stop shooting. On the bright side, that means I get to test my baby here and now. You want a piece of me? Come on! If my Goosework 7800 can shoot you two down, then it means we're invincible. Confident, aren't you? Let's roast this thing down there. Let's roast this thing down, Summer. Right. Wow, look at that. Who designed the machines again? Either it is a Gigasian design, or it's a Prostrom design. They get more creative every single day, huh? Too bad, it has to be blown up. Extreme hostile is approaching. Oh, interesting. Okay, don't touch that thing. Okay, the patterns are starting to get a little bit more creative. Nice. I thought it was just gonna kind of be a cakewalk all through the game, but I'm glad they finally decided to up the ante a little bit. Although it took us 45 minutes to get there. Why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Hellblasters running on Nintendo Switch. You know, clearly this is a game that was meant to be, you know, was originally designed for mobile devices. Otherwise, we wouldn't get this extremely tall screen. But even with that being said, I think it's pretty well designed. It's got some good graphics and sound. You know, very, again, 386 NES inspired kind of graphics and sound. I think it plays really well. And you know, it has a very, very slow difficulty curve. I mean, we've been playing for a while, and it's just now finally kind of getting at the point where I think a lot of shmup fans like their difficulty. Yeah, I mean, I can recommend it for fans who like shmup games. I think it's good. Probably the arcade modes where you're going to get the most value out of it without all of the cutscenes. It is kind of roughly translated, unfortunately. So yeah, you're going to run into some awkward English here and there, and it gets really heavy into the messaging about war, which is interesting way to look at interesting way to present the game. But yeah, check it out. If you don't mind the aspect ratio and the graphics being a little bit more simple, I think there's a lot of fun to be had here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.